Alright, this is attempt number I don't even know whatever to try to get this working. I'm going to try to show you guys how to do a couple things, and we're going to try to learn how to cite our President's project that we're doing. So bear with me if it doesn't work. We're going to try to make it work. Alright, so let's just see. Alright, the first thing I'm going to show you is Google Docs, which is the free online document writing application that you can use in your web browser from Google. If you have a Google account, which is just if you've signed up for a Gmail account, you can have a Google Drive with your Google Docs. So basically I've just got a sentence here, and obviously you would have an entire paragraph, but I just want to show you how to use the footnotes in Google Docs. And I say footnotes because you're not going to be able to use endnotes in Google Docs. Or at least I can't figure out how to do it. So if you're in Google Docs and you need to cite your paragraph, then you're going to do one of two things. You can either go up here to the menu bar and you can click Insert Footnote, and it's going to put a little 1 here, and then down at the bottom you're going to say retrieved from, and I have here in my other tab the website that I got this information from. So I'm going to right click and copy my URL address, and I'm going to paste this at the bottom of the screen. And I forget that Google Docs wants you to press Control V, so we'll Control V to paste. Retrieved from this website, on today's date, which is 5/11/15. Alright, and that's going to go at the bottom of my paper. If I typed another paragraph, this is my second paragraph, and I had finished the paragraph and I wanted to add another endnote, I can either click Insert Footnote, or a handy little shortcut is Control-Alt-F. Now you'll notice there's a little 2 after that second paragraph. Down at the bottom you would put retrieved from your URL on today's date. Okay, and that's how easy your citations are in Google Docs. I also have another program that is called LibreOffice, and I'm going to show you that real quick. So if I have my LibreOffice Writer open, which is basically the same thing as Microsoft Office, except it's a free version. So if you're using Microsoft Office, instead of the Insert tab, you're going to use a References tab, but the process is basically the same thing. So this is my first paragraph of my paper. And if I want to insert a footnote or an endnote, alright, so we're going to click that. This is going to give me the option to use a footnote or an endnote. I would rather you use endnotes if you're in Microsoft Office or in LibreOffice. If you're in Google Docs, I understand that you're going to have to use footnotes, but I'd rather you use an endnote. Now you're going to have to click that every single time. I'm sure there's some options that you could change to make that the default setting, but we're going to make sure that you understand you have to click that every time. Click OK. And if you'll notice, I have a 1 here, and then at the end of my paper I'm going to have my endnotes. So it has a 1 here, and this is where you put your web address. Okay. So let's say I was done with the first paragraph. This is my second paragraph. insert footnote, endnote, click endnote, OK. Now you'll notice it put a 2 after my second paragraph, and this is where I put my citation down at the bottom of the screen. This is where you put your web address. Okay, so that's how you would do your citations. If you have questions about it, feel free to talk to me in class about it. But I don't have Microsoft Office on my computer because Microsoft Office is a worthless program that nobody ever needs to pay money for. So I'll be glad to show you how to do it in Microsoft Office if these computers have Microsoft Office that you're typing on. So otherwise, I think that's pretty much it for this little tutorial that I'm trying to do and doing a terrible job of. But anyway,